Hey guys, it's Leanne here from onlinemoneydairy.blogspot.ca. I'm gonna do an updated video of my online routine. You probably have noticed on my channel there's a older video where I show my laptop and my desktop a little bit of what I'm doing, but I'm gonna do this one with it recording my screen and only on one computer because I actually haven't been using my laptop. So um, this is how a typical day would be. It's currently 10:22 a.m. I've actually been up since 8 a.m., but I've kind of been, slowly getting around with the day. And normally, how I start my online routine, I might eat something first, or have just coffee toast. Today, I'm actually on my second cup of hot chocolate, because that's what I'm in the mood for. And I'm actually eating a couple of homemade macaroons from one of our mom and pop stores, as I like to call them. It's a little store. It has kind of your everyday groceries marked up, of course, but the biggest deals at the store is the meat and the produce and the vegetables. They get the meat from local farmers, butchers, so the meat is a great price. We stop in there probably sometimes once a week, sometimes every 2 weeks. Like, we don't spend a bunch when we go in there either, like, 'cause primarily we get meat there, but I never had these homemade macaroons that the store makes before, so I want to try them. They're very good. But anyways, let's get back to the video here. So this is how my day would start. I would load up my browser. I prefer to use Firefox, and the first thing that I would do is go to Hotmail. My history is not erased, so you're gonna see some of the sites I visit. So you can see, like, I've already checked my email saying there was nothing important in it, but sometimes when I log in, I'll have, email a lot of emails, and there might be ones like this, like on GrabPoints. I got one about a new survey, Lynn Morrison, Nilsson, Homescan Dairy Delight survey, what else do I have? Mint Vine survey. So whenever I see those, I'll usually, check them basically and, well, try to do them or get disqualified. Then I open my tabs, like so, because I have, as you can see, sites I normally visit are already showing up here. So from there, we'll do Usability Hub, which is not showing in there for some reason. If you ever get to the page like this, just always click on Go to your dashboard. And now that we're here, actually, you can see how much I currently have. So I can't cash out yet because I need $20 from getting there. Take test and leave it open. And by leave it open, I mean leave it open the entire time your computer's on if you want to, because then you won't miss any tests. Now, just to throw out there, Usability Hub, you're not going to be able to quit your job and do this all day, because there is times where tests don't come through, and there's certain times where it seems slower. My time, Canadian time, in the evening, 6 to 8, sometimes has 1 to 2 tests come through. And of course that will depend if I'm at the computer. But this is sometimes on the forum when I give advice to people about leaving their tab open, if you don't know what I mean, this is what I mean by leaving the tab open. Just try to leave it like this for as much as a day as you can. Have sound turned on if you can as well, because like what happens is a little kind of a noise comes through, like sort of like a ding, I suppose. And up in here usually will be blinking. It'll say test ready, and it'll be kind of blinking back and forth. It's hard to show you right now because there is no test, but this is why my credits are as high as they are, because I have the site constantly open, so I rarely miss test. However, there are times where I might go one whole day without a test. On average, I do get one or more tests a day, but it seems to depend on the day, and it is Saturday, so some things could be a little slower. The next site that I like to leave open would be user testing. So we'll go to that. Then once you get there, of course, you have to log in. Okay, so as you can see, there are no tests here either. Where I haven't been logged into this on a Saturday in a long time, so I don't know how it's gonna go today. Like, no test may come through. On a good note, though, you will notice I do have payments pending, so I've actually been able to increase how many tests I get at user testing now by leaving it open. So this is typically what I do. Like, if I'm tabbed out playing a game, I will leave these open because both of these do make a noise. You know, tab out of the game, shut down the game, go back, try to take the test. And leaving these like this allows me to work on other sites, so they're there, but they're not hugely distracting because you're just letting them sit there and you're waiting for test, basically. Now that this is the morning routine we're talking about, so usually once those are open, I'll go to Prolific, Academic, and then Mintvine. Prolific, studies, and this site, this is one of my favorite ones because compared to regular surveys, I find this to be a really fun website, but I do not get tests here daily. Like, I can go days sometimes without getting a test, but what I have noticed is I am missing less tests. Like, I don't leave it open like these other sites, but periodically throughout the day, I just keep coming back and checking, and that's what I do. I just keep coming back and checking, kind of hope for the best, basically. Same as Mintvine. I come back, I check it. The one reason why I make sure to come to this site every day is for the daily poll, which we'll answer right now. What is your go-to social media platform for trending news? You know what? Probably Reddit. Let's go with Reddit. You get 5 points to do this, and you can do it once a day. Like, it's a once-a-day poll, so 5 points equals about 5 cents for this site, basically, and that's not that bad. I mean, it takes less than a minute of your time, and you get a poll streak. I've mentioned this in my Mintvine video, so this is all kind of old information, but I'll mention it again. I think it's for doing I want to say the poll 7 days in a row. Actually, you know what? Let's just go to my, let me try to get into my points to show you my history. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Here we go. Completed poll streak, 25 points. So that's how it comes up when you're, after you do it for so many days. I just can't remember if it's 7 days or 10 days. Oh, here we go. 10 in a row. So you gotta complete 10 in a row to get your 25 points. That's not that bad. So with Mintvine, like, I don't use this site as often anymore, but when I do remember to use it, I just periodically check it for the survey, similar to how I would on Prolific Academic. From there, I shouldn't say I do this every time, but ForumCoin, I always visit ForumCoin. I post quite a bit on ForumCoin. I think I have a video on my channel about ForumCoin, although, just to quickly update, there's actually an article section on, here, there's article tutorials. You can get paid up to 150 ForumCoin to submit your article. That would be the equivalent of $1.50. I better actually go to the rules here, because I don't want to give anybody misinformation. So it's 50 points or 50 cents to submit the article, and then, now let's read this really closely here. This is important. You'll receive 50 ForumCoin when you first post your article. If your article topic receives at least 20 replies and at least 300 views, we will pay you an additional 100 ForumCoin, bring the total payment to 150. I never think about the comments or the views. Like, I just, because it's 50 ForumCoin, that's pretty easy. They do have some guidelines in place, though. I mean, they don't, don't sign up and post crappy articles. If you're actually going to do this, try to post some decent ones. I posted my first one, actually, right here, 5 ways to start saving money, the other day. Now, it hasn't had a lot of views. It's had 28, and then 5 replies. I might have shared it on my Twitter, although I can't remember if I did or not. Aside from that, though, ForumCoin, I mean, you get paid to post, basically, so many coins per post. This one I check throughout the day, and I don't think I've mentioned microworkers in quite a while, and I know a lot of people are really iffy about that site because of the whole, they get paid, your first pay, you have to wait for them to send you a pin, and I know it took over a month to get mine, so that's definitely scary, sketchy. I understand that, but I did get my pin, and since then I have received one payment since then. So I stopped using the site, so it took a while to cash out. But my coworkers, I've been doing a bit more, so that's in my new routine, not new team, my routine. And my lot, I don't visit a lot, but it's also part of my routine every so often. Same as Humanattic. Actually, Humanattic I've been having problems with it, with only being able to go into a category and maybe do a couple calls and I'm kicked, so I haven't been spending much time there. And then, am I saying it right? Neum? It's a writing site. I have not posted many articles and I've been very inactive. Like, I pretty much just post when I feel like it, but, you know, even if I just got $10 for February out of it, I'd be okay with that, because I at least would make a little bit of money. So, if you've made it this far to my video, my rambling, I hope you enjoyed it. That's just me trying to update you guys with my routine a little easier. And if you're wondering why I'm not using the laptop, there were two reasons. For a while, my spouse was actually using it to play Ark Survival Evolved for 2 accounts, which, so be it. You know, I was like, oh, I don't care, I'm not using it. But I haven't found a good passive site to use for it, and you know, I don't really want to do Swagbucks because no offense to Swagbucks, but for how much video content you have to watch to get your points, to me, it's just, I mean, yes, it's playing passively, but it seems like not very many points for what you have to watch, so I've kind of stopped doing that in Swagbucks. Oh, I forgot to mention ClickSense and Grindabuck. I've just started using them again. I'm not gonna load. Actually, no, I will load Grindabuck up because I want to show you guys the daily check-in, which I haven't done. Whoops, today. Grindabuck. Here we go. So we'll sign in. I don't care if you guys see my username, because pretty much anybody that follows me by now should know my primary username is work-at-home-gal. So you can see the 10th was the last check-in. Then this is exactly what the check-in is. You click on it. You have to go to whatever the offer or survey is, but you don't have to do it. And I should actually, because I think you get points if you can get the survey to work. So you can show that it's been done, and we'll click my points for the update, and there you go. So not too bad. This site, let me look at the other day. Well, no, the other day my points weren't too terrible, but it really comes down to how much time I spend on the site, and if I feel like doing surveys and getting rejected from surveys, and, you know, amongst other things, and trying certain offers and stuff like that. And I'm close to cash out with this one as well, actually, so that's pretty cool. But hopefully you guys understood the routine. If you have any questions about the routine or suggestions on how I can make improvements to my routine, please feel free to leave comments. I love getting comments. I will respond to them. If you do post spam, though, it will be deleted, just to throw that out there. I don't like spam. I may leave some referral links down below as well if you want to check out some of the websites I mentioned in the video. Thank you very much for watching the video, though, and I hope you guys have a good and happy earning weekend. Bye now.